Oui, oui, we are in Paris.
We're so excited to be here, guys. Finally made it. This is the last leg of our trip. I'm so excited to be in Paris. As you can see behind us, this is Hotel De Ville.
Hotel
De Ville.
Hotel De Ville.
Hopefully we're gonna see if we can get in there, get some shots, see some sights.
Let's get in there. Alright guys, we made it to the Notre Dame Cathedral.
They are currently doing work on it, so it's completely shut down. Still a very sad sight, unfortunately, but they are really getting it, putting it back together.
Fire happened maybe like a month ago. They're still fixing it up.
It's like a classic Gothic style, which I really enjoy. It almost reminds me of like a castle in Hogwarts you would find, because you've got gargoyles everywhere, you've got these great big windows, Gothically styled, and like towers. They're covered right now, but I mean, you just imagine what they looked like originally, or even a month and a half ago, you know? It's really pretty to see. There's so much detail and so much history and culture just in this building. So we just walked through Tuileries Jardin, which is the Tuileries Gardens. We found this cute little outdoor area with little tables. It's called La Terrasse des Poumons, and we're gonna get a couple little snacks. Food got here super quick, and we have a salade des poumons, which is just their house salad. It almost looks a little Greek with some feta, cucumbers, tomato, lettuce, olives, and Corey got a Croque Monsieur, which is one of my favorites. So we'll be sharing. It's a toasted sandwich in the oven with ham, cheese, and then bechamel sauce, and then toasted cheese on top.
So we made the Croque Madame and the Croque Monsieur at home. Now we're gonna have a little compare contrast with the real deal here in Paris. So first reactions. Cheers. So you get like the Gruyere taste later on, and that comes through and blasts you. But it is really good. It is better than when we made it, I think. I think the reason why it's better is the bread. Crunchy on the outside, but still like soft on the inside.
And the queen of textures over here. The bread makes it, and then you have the gooiness from the cheese, and it's kind of crispy, and the ham's a little salty, and it all just comes together so well. I do think this is much better than the ones that we had at home, and I agree with Corey. It's because of the bread, for sure.
So we stopped in this park next to the Champs-Élysées. Got a little story for you. There's something called a Paris syndrome, where tourists come to Paris and they get deep feelings of
depression and anxiety, and sometimes as far as prosecution, because they imagine Paris as this extraordinary place, like in movies like and pictures, and even Midnight in Paris, which is one of my absolute favorite movies. But they say that Paris syndrome really kind of knocks people to their feet, because it's a big metropolitan city is what it is. But there is beauty within it.
Every time I come here I have a great time. I always like seeing it. It's a city It's a bunch of sites within a city. You get that city life, but then you also get the sights.
I think that's really great too, and this is my first time being in Paris, and I've definitely fallen in love with it. I know it's, in the movies they kind of paint a very, very pretty picture, and to be honest, it's lived up to that a little bit, but I mean, in real life and every day, if we lived here, it's still a hustling, bustling city.
Alright guys, so behind us is the Arc de Triomphe. There is a roundabout around it.
They are actually much safer than just a signal or a stoplight that most streets have. And France actually has the most roundabouts in the world. So I would say, even though traffic is crazy and we got some crazy drivers, this is probably the safest traffic you're gonna find.
So we are at the Louvre, currently in the central square of the Louvre. And this is Alex's first time in the city of Paris. What are your first impressions?
It's almost just as I imagined it, and almost just as you see in movies and pictures. I think this might be my favorite stop of them all. There's so much history and it's classic. There's just so much to the city.
The Louvre is one of the most visited museums in the world.
Mona Lisa is housed here.
And they hold one of the largest collections in the world.
And we thought ahead and got tickets beforehand because this line is so much shorter than the other line without tickets. Yeah.
Alright, we just checked out the Mona Lisa. It was packed in there. So many people there to see it. I don't understand the craze. I don't understand why it's the most liked painting, and it's actually very small compared to these other very large paintings. If someone wants to teach me, leave it in the comments why it's such a sought after photo for all these people in this museum. Alright, that was the Louvre.
Super cool. It was huge.
A lot of walking, but also a lot of history. Side note, I think we're going to try and walk 100,000 steps while in Paris.
Woo!
A quick update, we walked about 22,000 yesterday, and so far today we are close to 10.
Whoa! 100,000 steps in Paris. Let's do it. Alright guys, since we're done with the Louvre, we're going to head over to Sacré-Cœur, which is very close to Montmartre as well, which is going to be a very artsy kind of a district. Little cute side streets and shops and malls and cafes and little things. So we're going to head over there, get on the metro, and explore. Let's go! Woo!
Sacré-Cœur, very famous church in Paris.
Montmartre district, which is kind of more of an artsy district. You'll find different side streets and cute little cafes and little things down here. Love locks.
They had to actually take down the locks that were on the bridge because they were weighing the bridge down. Looks like the locks have taken over here.
Yeah.
Alright guys, this is where we're gonna end this episode. Stay with us for some more Paris adventure. Until next time, see ya!